2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate. Oh, that is crushed. And let's see what he can do here today. TPC Louisiana is a very interesting golf course made on some pretty flat land, Rich.
Absolutely, and this hole shows you exactly what to expect. Second shot to a very tiny green. Tiny greens dotting this entire layout. Hit one close here, and you can expect to make a birdie.
5 feet coming up to the cup. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yes, par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
Nicely done. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 3rd.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. It was on a good line. That'll sting a bit. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
And it's Bubba Watson on top. The 3rd hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Come on, don't be shy.
Oh, we always enjoy tournament play, but there's nothing better than a rivalry in golf. And how about that play? Moving a lot closer to their rival now. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Going with the 7. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 5th.
That is a delightful bunker shot, Beamer. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
And this putt to draw even with Will Zalatoris.
On a nice line.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Rich, the 5th is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Time to take a look at what's going on at the 6th. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
That looked good the entire way, Luke. That shot was dialed in.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck, Will Zalatoris, with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
They've got this to get ahead of Will Zalatoris and leave him in their dust trail.
That's a great play at a great time because they've not only moved up the leaderboard, they've now moved 1 shot in front of their rival. Bubba Watson is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which makes that second shot so much longer. Not much to the screen. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. That was special. Seven feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Beautiful shot. And that will take him to 6 under. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5 is a lovely hole.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped.
It's almost like a magnet for your golf ball.
You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Hey, nice looking line. Well played. What an eagle. And that will take him to 8 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot if you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. You're not going to have much more than a flipped sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
Well struck. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 9th.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Okay, let's get back to the action. Sitting at -8 in their round. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. 7 feet to the cup.
Looks good.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
That's outstanding. What a putt. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. This one's for birdie. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
So as we head into the back 9, Rich, what are your thoughts on this player?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Tee shot is looking good here. Time for the second shot at the 10th. That should set up another chance. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. Oh, how about that one? And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in two and get rewarded for it.
That was a gallant attempt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Let's head over to the 12th. Here's Will Zalatoris. Going with the 8-iron here. Yeah, that one's looking good. That one just slides by. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back nine. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy corner to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Oh, Dr. Chipinski strikes again.
This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Sitting at -13 for the round. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And down it goes. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup. This really looks good.
And this one is for his par. Okay, let's head to the next. Currently 14 under for the round. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either, a par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. In the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Opting for the 6 iron. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. What a shot. Almost went in the bucket. Let's head out to the 16th hole. Here's Will Zalatoris.
That was a sensational play.
Let's return to live play now. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now, 8 shots back after that hole. Well, as we approach the final holes here at TPC Louisiana, the short par 4 16, Rich, it's a good one, but also a challenging one.
Only the brave will take driver out on this short hole. Long irons, hybrids, fairway woods down the left-hand side is just fine.
Ooh. That's a good-looking shot there. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Now 7 shots behind after that. The par 3 17th requires a really strong tee shot, doesn't it, Rich?
That it does. Again, a very difficult par 3 with water all the way down the left-hand side. Just bail out to the right as best you can and rely on your short game to make that par.
Going with the hybrid. Quality shot, that one. And this putt to move into the top 20. Oh, so close. This is a par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The finishing hole at TPC Louisiana, in my opinion, Rich, is a great one because, again, you can have anything from eagles all the way through to bogeys and worse.
Just avoid those little pot bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might be able to give it a whirl in 2. However, you got to be careful to, A, not miss it right, obviously, but even going too far left, you can really get an uncomfortable pitch shot from a low area left of the green.
Second shot here on the 18th hole. That's some good golf right there. A 7-footer right here. It's got a chance. That signs off on this player's performance for the day.